Most lychee martinis are a little bit boring, sometimes way too sweet, and a lot of the time a bit meh. But today I'm going to fix that because I'm going to show you my preferred way to make the classic lychee martini. And then I've got 4 upgrades to show you that I think are well worth you trying. So let's dive in. So when it comes to the classic lychee martini, I'm a big fan of actually using gin. Now, gin is not my favorite spirit. However, I do really like the juniper note that goes alongside the lychee. Yes, I've made them with vodka in the past, but I think it's just that little touch of juniper that just really works a treat in the lychee martini. So we want about 45 ml of your favorite juniper forward gin. Then for your second ingredient, I'm a big fan of the dry vermouth. That is in the original recipe, or what we're led to believe is the original recipe. And I do think it really works, but I will say it depends on the dry vermouth that you use. If you're using something like Martini Extra Dry, go and spend a couple of extra quid and upgrade, because you will notice the difference. So I've got my Vault here, Vault Coastal, just made down the road from me. We want 15 ml. And the third ingredient is our lychee, and I love this stuff. Just under 40%, 38.5% of this is actually lychee puree, and it's just makes your drinks taste so vibrant without them being super sweet. So going 20 ml of the Real lychee, 15 ml, half an ounce of lemon juice. Then my final ingredient, I really love adding just a touch of orange to this. I've tried it with orange liqueur, but I much prefer the orange bitters, especially with the Real, with the syrup puree like that. So we're going for about a dash of orange bitters. Then after a good shake, double strain that into your favorite martini or coupe glass. That is beautiful, well balanced, not overly sweet. I love the addition of that vermouth in there. It just really balances out that gin. But I love the gin in there. You could swap for vodka, but for me, it's that little bit of juniper that just makes the classic lychee martini. So now that I've shown you my classic recipe for the lychee martini, I'm now going to show you 4 different upgrades, and the first of which is going to be a raspberry coconut. Just a 2 ingredient swap, but it tastes incredible. So the first ingredient, I'm going for raspberry vodka Dutch Barn. So I'm just swapping this for the gin. I love a raspberry note in the lychee martini anyway, so this is just a natural swap. So we're going for 45 ml, 1.5 ounces. Now for the second ingredient, I'm swapping in a coconut liqueur in place of the vermouth. And when I say liqueur, I mean something a lower ABV and something slightly sweeter than a proper out-and-out coconut rum. So for this, we want 15 ml. And then for the final 3 ingredients, we're exactly the same as the first cocktail. So the first of those is our Real lychee puree, and we want 20 ml, 15 ml of lemon juice, and then 1 dash of your favorite orange bitters. Then after a good shake, double strain it into your favorite coupe or martini or even Nick and Nora glass. I love that riff. The raspberry note coming through there complements the lychee. The coconut and the lychee combine 2 big tropical flavors there. They just work so well together. That's a great riff on the lychee martini. Now, the second riff on a lychee martini could quite easily become the main way I would serve a lychee martini if I had a bar. It's a great combination of flavors and possibly more authentic than the previous riff. Whether it's as fun or not, that's for you to decide. So for the first ingredient, I'm back to gin, but I've picked a rose gin. This is from Mallorca, Palma Distillery. I think it's fantastic. Lychee and rose is just a match made in heaven. Because this is the only alcohol in there, I'm going for a full 60 ml, 2 ounces. That gin's great as well, because it's also got notes of hibiscus and lime in there, and I love hibiscus. Then we want 20 ml of our Real lychee puree syrup. Then I'll go for a touch of grenadine. This grenadine's got proper pomegranate in there, but also a touch of cherry, and that'll complement these flavors really well. So I'm just going for 5 ml, 15 ml, half an ounce of lemon juice. Then just to counteract that little bit of extra sweetness from the gin and the extra grenadine, I'm just going for 5 drops of my 20% saline solution. Then I'm just going to add 5 drops of my foamers. I'm going to garnish this cocktail with rose petals, so I just want a little bit of froth. And after a good shake, double strain into your favorite martini or coupe glass. That is so good. The rose gin is fantastic, and I love just the addition of that 5 ml of grenadine, because that really does give you that sort of juicy berry kind of note, but a fun berry note. That is beautiful. Lychee, rose, berry. Oh, that's so good. Now for the third riff on a lychee martini, I would probably call this the classiest riff of the video. This has got lovely, beautiful floral notes that complement the lychee. And I do think this could become a firm favourite. So ingredient number one, I am back to the vodka, and I've picked Dutch Barnes Mediterranean citrus vodka. Remember, I call this like the St. Clements of vodka. Big orange notes, big lemon notes. And I want 45 ml, 1.5 ounces. Then for ingredient two, we've gone for our bartender ketchup. I have no idea where that name come from. It just stuck for years and years and years. Most bartenders, certainly in my generation, will refer to this as bartender ketchup. It's Saint-Germain Elderflower liqueur. I think probably a classier version of, like, you know, your typical liqueurs that you would have used back in the day when this came out. Anyway, 15 ml, half an ounce. And then I want some mint leaves. I'm just going to pick off 6 really good size mint leaves. I think 6 is a good, especially if you've got decent mint, 6 is a good shout here. There we go, 5, 6. Palm your hand, give them a spank, and just drop them in your shaker. 20 ml of our Real lychee puree syrup. 15 ml of lemon juice. And then let's use our foamers again, you know, just to give it a nice white frothy. I might even garnish it with some mint leaves on top. So about 8 to 10 drops of your Miss Betty's foamers. Now, after a good shake, double strain to catch those little tiny shards of mint that you're going to have. Oh, I love that. Elderflower and lychee pairs beautifully. That lovely vodka note as well, that citrusy vodka that comes through there. I was right, this is definitely the classy riff of the video. Then I think it's only right we finish with kind of like a wild card, if you like, something that no one would ever think to put together. But I quite like this, and I think it works a treat. So first ingredient, I'm going for tequila, but I've got this lovely blush tequila. This is proper tequila blended with proper fresh strawberries. ABV's 38%, like a lot of tequilas. It's just got a strawberry flavour to it. So we're going for 45 ml, 1.5 ounces. Then ingredient two, I want a honey liqueur. This is all I've got at this precise moment. It is a whiskey or a honey whiskey liqueur. I just want to note that this is sweeter than Jack Daniel's honey. So I don't think the two are interchangeable. Or if they are, you probably need a touch more sugar to balance. All right, so we're just going 15 ml of 20 ml of our Real lychee puree syrup. And then completely random ingredient, I'm going for some more Jat syrup. Now, point to note with this one, this has actually got rose water in it as well. So the rose, the almond is going to complement the strawberry and the lychee really well. So just 10 ml. Then to balance out all the extra sweetness, 30 ml of lemon juice this time. And heck, why not make it foamy again? 8 drops of Miss Betty's Bitters foamers. Good hard shake and double strain into your favourite coupe martini or Nick and Nora. Oh, wow. I can't stop sipping that. That is fantastic. That strawberry note with the lychee is incredible. Completely obscure product you'd never thought of using. That honey note really works in there as well. It's just so good. That's potentially my favourite of the video. Oh. So there we go, classic lychee martini done, 4 riffs done. Let me know which one of these 4 would be your favourite. If you've got any other riffs, other ways to make a lychee martini, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Cheers.